Well, hey everybody, John Ritlin here, and this is my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's 47th anniversary show. Very, very fun with a couple nice little title defenses and some real nice New Japan Cup hype that I'll get to here in a bit. But a thumbs up for this. Big thank you as always to Jen for sending me that little C-Block trophy. I really do appreciate it. A pull above my head. Please grade it there and let me know what you think in the comments below. And a couple little notes before I get started with this review. One, I am very sorry for this review not going up right after the show, finished being live. I had to sleep in and catch it on delay as I was dealing with some personal issues, and also I'm dealing with still getting over the flu, and I've just been feeling run down. So I was able to watch it, like a few hours after it went up. I just need a full night of sleep, basically. And also for the New Japan Cup tournament, I'll likely have reviews of all the episodes up, but a couple of them may be delayed, like the March 9th one may be delayed until that afternoon due to the fact I'm going to be at an indie show and I have to work early that morning, early Saturday morning, so I won't have enough time to sleep and be able to watch it. And then also Monday the 11th, that one may be up later that night. And then also for Thursday the 14th, that one may be up sometime that afternoon. So I do want to just warn you guys that some of these reviews may be up a little bit later, but I will try to review every single one of these, and I will update you with every single New Japan Cup review. Now, that being said, let's get on with this with a video rundown of New Japan history. Very, very brief, but it was very nice showing some of the shocking moments that have happened at the anniversary shows and just some of the shocking stuff that's happened from 1972 to now. Rich history with New Japan. And then Kevin Kelly and Colt Cabana on commentary. Don Callis would join later. Kevin Kelly and Colt Cabana are a really good commentary team. Kevin Kelly can work with just about anybody. But we had two 10-man tags in the first three matches of this show. We had Makabe, Yano, Ayato Yoshida, Ren Narita, and Shota Umino taking on the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, Hikuleo. Their younger brother, their smaller brother, yet he's way taller than them. Chase Owens and Bad Luck Fale. Nice little match. Young Lions did get beat up some. Ayato, Shota, and Ren Narita, they did get beat up a bit, but they also did have some good moments, where they weren't getting beat up until Fale just flattened them all in the corner. That was pretty fun. Makabe did get tagged. Him and Yano had some nice little, exchanges helping out. Makabe just targeting both Gorillas of Destiny, Tama and Tanga. But in the end, Chase's package pile driver gets the victory for the 1-2-3, and that he pinned Ayato. That was nice. It was a nice little match. It wasn't anything special, but it was fun. It was nice to see Hikuleo back in the ring after having, after being out with an ACL injury for so long. So hopefully he can have a good year, get back into it. Maybe we could see Never Openweight Championships go back to the Tongans, go back to Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and Hikuleo if they lose the IWGP Tag Team Championships either at the MSG show or, soon after. We'll see. Whole point is, great to see him back. And then we get Toa Henare, Yuji Nagata versus Yoshihashi and Tomohiro Ishii. This essentially was about Nagata and Ishii facing off against each other and New Japan Cup a couple days from now. Really good stuff. I really did enjoy this. This was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. Not anything special, but it was just nice to see Ishii and, Nagata just smash into each other and everything. And Henare did well. So did Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi and Henare mainly were, targeting each other, while Ishii and Nagata just, smashed each other in the face and everything and just kicking the crap out of each other. But Yoshihashi got a Fisherman Buster variation and pinned Henare for the 1-2-3. So it was a nice little match. Good stuff. And certainly, I kind of figured Henare would take the pin since I believe Yoshihashi is also in the New Japan Cup. There's a few, too many names for me to remember. I did do a prediction show for the New Japan Cup, which you can check out just above my head there. And yeah, that was, that's going to be a little interesting tournament. Unfortunately, Finley is out, but Taguchi did replace him. So then we get Dragon Lee, Taguchi, Tiger Mask, Hanma, and Kojima in another 10-man tag versus Suzuki-gun members Minoru Suzuki, Taichi, Kanemaru, El Desperado, and Taka Michinoku. And El Desperado liked to go for masks. He liked to go for masks here. I think we're going to possibly get Despi versus Dragon Lee at some point. But not yet. Not yet. Even though they teased that in the Best of Super Juniors last year, that did not end up happening. It's good stuff. Of course, Callis joined commentary at this point. So actually, he joined commentary two matches in. Action goes outside. Suzuki-gun members taking the action outside. Dragon Lee did shine. The guy's just insanely good. I'm really happy to see him back on some New Japan cards. I know he does, obviously, other wrestling and everything. I think they are going to be angling towards Dragon Lee and Hiromu Takahashi having a match at some point, and I'm going to tease, or they kind of tease that a little bit later. Not that Hiromu appeared. But I think they're going to go with it, and I'll tell you why here in a bit. So Despy went after Tiger's mask. The mask of Tiger Mask. I tried to come up with a creative joke there, and I just couldn't. Of course, Hanma hitting the Kokeshi, the falling headbutt. I really cringe every time I see him hold his head because it's just like I know the neck and spine injuries that he had. Kojima and Suzuki just going all out, battling each other. Kojima even made Suzuki bleed, and the Young Lions paid for it. Oh, fuck, did they ever. But things break down. Taguchi ends up pinning Taka with Dodon. And then Kojima and Suzuki are fighting because they're going to face off in the New Japan Cup tournament, I believe on the 11th. I think that's when they're going to face off. And that was pretty fun. It was a nice little 10-man tag. And now we get into the first of 2 championship matches. Sho and Yo, Roppongi 3K with Rocky Romero there at ringside, facing Shingo and Bushi, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Really good stuff. Sho and Yo showing a bit more viciousness here. Targeting Shingo's knee, not Shingo's shin. Yes, New Patriot 77. I like that joke that you said earlier. They should have targeted his shin because it just would have made his shin go. I'm sorry for these bad jokes, folks. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But it was good stuff. Sho, though, earlier did land badly. His feet ended up hitting, like, the guardrail. If you do end up seeing it, you'll know what I mean. But just the way he landed, and he kind of landed on Bushi. I mean, it looked like he might have hurt his leg. Fortunately, he didn't. It seemed like he was okay, but it just looked like really jarring, and it sounded really jarring. Bushi did get tagged. There was, some good stuff. You had a miss spot, and I believe it was on Sho. So Sho got the mist, and then Shingo hit the pumping bomber, and then Rebellion, which was the code breaker, falling code breaker basically, and then 1-2, but Yo breaks it up. Soon after, Shin goes outside. Bushi gets targeted. 3K, 1-2-3. Roppongi 3K are the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. This was a terrific match. Very well wrestled. I was very, very shocked to see that, to see a title change, but still, it was good stuff, and I certainly won't complain. But again, I was a little bit shocked that Shingo and Bushi lost them so soon. Maybe Shingo is injured. Maybe they're going to have them go into other things. Maybe they're going to have them be part of the Best of Super Juniors. And they want to focus on them a little bit more. It just seems like an odd move. I'm not going to complain, though. I just hope that maybe they can figure out a way to keep the titles on, Roppongi 3K for a bit. Build up some more teams, because you can't just have it be Kanemaru, El Desperado, Shingo Bushi, and Roppongi 3K as, people constantly, competing for the titles. You need other junior heavyweight tag teams in there. So hopefully they get that. And then we get... What happened is, it was actually after this match, but I'm going to just talk about right now. The G1 Climax schedule starts in Dallas, finishes on the 10th through the 12th in August, like always. I think, if I saw right, there's only going to be one on Monday, and I think the finals are also on Monday, but the finals usually happen earlier, a couple hours earlier, to give it more time. So I might have to miss one of the G1 shows, but we'll see. I mean, that's way off in the future, but I'm really excited they already announced it. I'm excited to see it kick off in Dallas. Jushin Thunder Liger versus Taiji Ishimori, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Terrific stuff. Very well wrestled. Liger, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. One of my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. Number 4 or 5. It's one of the two, because it always changes a little bit, but Liger's never fallen out of the top 5 because Jushin Thunder Liger is the main man that got me into Japanese wrestling at a very young age. Crowd was really, really hot for Liger. They wanted to see him dethrone Taiji Ishimori. He targeted Ishimori with good groundwork and everything, and, using the surfboard stretch, all that. Brainbuster by Liger on the outside. That was pretty vicious. Ishimori did take over, with quickness. Just the quickness of Ishimori is just absolutely astounding. Some really good exchanges, near falls. Label lock by Ishimori. He, however, could not get the tap out yet, but he eventually did get the tap out. I mean, after Liger had hit the Liger bomb. He did get the tap out. Liger tapped out to Taiji Ishimori, and Ishimori retains the championship. And it was a good match, and it was good stuff. I don't think Liger's done. I would have liked to have seen Liger win, personally, but I understand totally why they kept the title on Ishimori. And especially because he's like, hey, wait, he's cutting a promo, obviously in Japanese. Somebody had to translate, but hey, who am I going to face? I want a match at the MSG show. Who's going to challenge me for Ring of Honor? Oh, it's Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee has wrestled in Ring of Honor also, and he's obviously wrestled all over the world. He comes out, and 2 languages they don't understand, Spanish and Japanese, but still, the translations were enough. You got the point. Dragon Lee's challenging him for a title match at the show, and obviously going to be very, very good. I think this is where maybe Dragon Lee wins. Dragon Lee could win here, and then you get Hiromu Takahashi appearing. He appears at MSG, and then we have that match at Dominion. Maybe at Dominion or something like that, or whatever, and you get Hiromu winning, and then maybe Hiromu enters the G1, and Hiromu is a double champion. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see Hiromu do that. So, but the whole point is, I think Hiromu is going to show up at the MSG show. I think Dragon Lee may win. I think he's either going to, either Dragon Lee will win, and Hiromu will challenge him, or Ishimori will retain, and then you will get that. But it's going to be very interesting to see. Now, let's get on with the six-man tag. Goto, Okada, and Tanahashi versus Naito, Evil, and Sonata. Big fight feel. Terrific match. I really can't sum up the spots that well here. Not because I'm not smart, because I'm not, but also because it's just really, really good with 6 big stars. And when Goto's the one, like the lowest on the tier in this match, and nothing against Goto, but I'm just saying as far as star power, that's still saying something. Goto's a big star. Goto had a hell of a 2018, being never openweight champion and having some great showings. And I love Goto. I love all 6 of these guys. And I love this match. It was very well done. Plenty of momentum switches. Great stuff between LIJ and Chaos members plus Tanahashi. Because Tanahashi is not a member of Chaos yet. Who knows? It was a great face, wasn't it? So then we get Goto. Goto ends up pinning Sonata. Looks like he's going for a cloverleaf, but then gets a variation. Almost like a Billy Robinson-like thing. Like, it was just amazing just watching him, like, do that. Billy Robinson, like, you know, other shooters and stuff like that. But he looks like a cloverleaf, but then gets a variation of the pin. 1, 2, 3, pin Sonata. And that was good stuff. That was really, really good stuff. And then they, you know, the 3 guys, you know, Tana, Okada, and Goto talk about how they're gonna win the New Japan Cup. And I already picked who I think is going to be the New Japan Cup. Again, you know, the video's up there. Not that you can't click on it, but the whole point is, I still believe Ibushi is going to win. But, you know, check out the predictions if you'd like. And then that was really good stuff. And then finishing up, God, my voice is fucking shot. Ospreay versus White. Don't get the flu, kids. Don't get the flu. Ospreay versus Jay White, champion versus champion. Never openweight champion versus IWGP heavyweight champion. Very terrific match. Ospreay doing everything he could to try and beat down Jay White, but Jay White just being too good, targeting the ribs. Nice snaps, Saito suplex, easy for me to say, on the outside. Gato, of course, did get involved. Some really, really, really good exchanges here. It looked like Will might get the victory. I think this was much better than the match he had with Okada last year when it was junior heavyweight champion versus IWGP heavyweight champion. Because there was a little element like, you know, the size difference is a little bit, you know, closer here. But eventually, in the end, even after some really, really good stuff, and the Robinson special, you know, the flying kick that he does, Oscar got countered twice in very brilliant fashion by Jay White. And in the end, Gato did interfere, causing a referee distraction, low blow. But that wasn't quite the end. However, we did get a Blade Runner, 1, 2, 3. And that was good stuff. So then Gato and Jay are trying to beat him up afterwards. That didn't happen as Ibushi, who was on commentary, Japanese commentary that is, ran in. Then Goto ran in, Tana, and Okada. And good. That was good stuff. It was a good way to end it. Is the winner of the cup staying in the ring there? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. 32-man field just means like they can extend it a few more days. They could have gone with 16. It would have been just fine. But 32, I'm certainly excited. So I'm definitely going to say B. I'm going to say B+. B+. I really enjoyed this one. It flowed nicely for like the 3 hours that the show was. It flowed really nicely and did not drag at all. So B+, again, pull above my head. So yeah, again, guys, I do apologize for my voice. I will be here reviewing as much of the New Japan Cup live as I can. Any other video, I will update you, though, from the day one review and all that stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I will see you soon.